Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about things that you can do to have a good New Year's, because I know that the 2023 is really uncertain. There's a lot of people who got a lot of worries and problems. There's a lot of uncertainty within the United States, within Russia, Ukraine, everything. And the stuff that's going on with Taiwan. There's uncertainty all around the world right now for 2023. And so what I wanted to do with this video is I wanted to try to give you a little bit of advice as to how you should start your New Year's. Because a lot of people don't know this stuff. So, but I studied a lot of religion and stuff like that for many years. So this is something that I thought I could tell you that might help you. First thing you're going to do is you're going to have to set aside all the worries and concerns that you have for the future and focus on you. You want to focus on who you are as a person. This is going to help you focus on what is most important. Because if you're worried about geopolitics, or you're worried about what one country's going to do, what other country's going to do, what one person's going to do, what the other person's going to do, it's going to make yourself crazy. And I think that might be the objective of certain governments, is to try to make people crazy. So in the New Year's, you want to focus on you. What's most important to you and your life. That's where the priorities need to be. You need to clear out your mind, clear out all the BS that's happening around you, and focus on what's most important to you and your family. Then, once you have your priorities straight, you clear out all the BS from your life, in your mind, and then you want to set up some goals for 2023 according to your priorities. Okay, so you got health as a priority, your family's a priority, love is a priority. You know, these are the priorities you want to think about when you start setting your goals. And you want to write them down. Write down your goals. What's most important. And your goals are divided into a couple different categories. You got financial goals. You got career goals. You got educational goals. All these things, you categorize all these goals down according to the priorities of your life. Health goals, you know. What do you want to do? You want to lose weight? Okay, another thing to think about is that there's a lot of people who are depending on a lot of different things to help them feel better. They're thinking about happiness is drinking a lot. Happiness is doing marijuana. Happiness is doing drugs. That's how they cope with all this BS that's going around the world. You need to cut all that shit out, all of it. Because in order to be able to purify yourself, purify your life, and focus on what's important, you need to get rid of all the stuff that's clouding your mind up. So marijuana is bad because it makes you feel satisfied with life. And that's great if you're going crazy from all the chaos, but that's not going to help you progress in life. That's not going to help you progress towards your goals. So if you're smoking marijuana every day, you're not going to have any kind of a life, because you're not going to want to do anything. You're not going to feel hungry for life. You're not going to feel hungry for fucking success. You're going to be smoking marijuana all day and just worried about how you're going to be able to get money for the next bag. So cut it out. Cut it out. It's not going to help you. And same with all those other kind of drugs. It's not going to help you. And me, I like to drink beer sometimes, but I try to keep it under control, because that can become a really bad habit too. If you start to depend on beer to make you happy all the time, that's not going to help you. So that's the first thing. Get rid of all the things that you're using as a crutch to make you happy, and focus on what's really going to make you happy, what's really part of your life. And a lot of times people get bogged down because they're working a job that they hate, and that can bog you down too. It can suck the soul right out of you, because you're putting all of your energy into somebody else's efforts and not doing anything for yourself. So that's another thing that some people have to work on, is you have to take in set aside time to focus on your goals for you, for your life, and not for somebody else's life. And you have to first of all focus on what's important. What's important for you, like your values. I take a blank sheet of paper and write down who am I on that blank sheet of paper, and then write down a description of who you really think you are as a person. Write down everything that you think that you really believe. Put aside all the things that everybody else wants you to believe and focus on you. Say, if you was to take away all the religions in the world and you was to say, okay, what do I really believe? And then write that down on a piece of paper. What do you really believe? And the more you can do that, the more you can focus on you and what you really believe, what you really want in life, the happier you're going to be. Because the more you can work on you, especially in this next year, you're going to be putting yourself more towards a happier life. Okay, so after you've got your goals set, you know what your health goals are. For example, you want to lose weight, you want to start eating more healthy, you want to exercise more. What kind of exercise you want to do? What kind of food do you want to eat? You know, be very specific with all of your goals, because if you're generalized, it's not going to happen. You're gonna be too wishy-washy with your goals, and you're not going to be able to focus. You have to be extremely specific on what it is you want with your life. Details. You want to eat healthier? Write out a grocery list of exactly what foods you're going to eat to make your life healthier. You want to exercise? Write out exactly how much time you're going to spend doing what exercises to get healthy, to get exercise, to get the exercise you want. And that's how you get specific. Okay? And then after you've got that all set up and you've written down your beliefs of exactly what do you believe, I suggest that, and you clear out all the garbage like the beer and or the alcohol and the drugs, and take out all those things that you think is making you happy. Then I want you to meditate at least a half an hour if you're a beginner. If you're not a beginner on meditation, I would recommend an hour. You meditate on like New Year's Day. Meditate with all your goals, and you got your everything's clear in mind what you want to do. For example, if you have a particular hobby that you want to turn into a business or something like that, write down how you're going to do that. An action plan. You need an action plan for how you're going to make what you want to happen. So you got your action plan, you got your goals set up, you got your grocery list for how you're going to eat healthier, you got your exercise list, you got your financial goals all established, how you're going to meet those financial goals. You got it all written down. Then you meditate on this stuff for like a half an hour at least, an hour if you're experienced. And then after that, then you can start making a plan on how you're going to work on this day by day. How many hours you're going to set aside to do each thing. And make yourself a schedule of how you're going to be able to do it. Some people can't adhere to a schedule. I can relate with that because sometimes I can't do that. What I do is I say, okay, I'm going to spend 3 hours on languages. I'm going to spend 3 hours on writing. I'm going to spend 3 hours on music. You know, so that's how you do it. You divide your day up, and it doesn't necessarily need to be at any particular time. You just got a certain amount of time that you're going to spend each day doing that thing. And then you'll be able to achieve what you want to achieve a lot better, as long as you're a little bit more organized. But I just wanted to set this out, or put this out here, and let you guys know a little bit of ideas about how you can make your 2023 a little bit better. And if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.